30U workout this week. Our workout number 2 is what we call 4x4. So the 4x4 means we're going to take 4 different pairs of exercises and do each one for a total of 4 minutes. So that's 16 minutes total of work that we're going to be doing, but only in 4-minute chunks, okay? So our first pairing is going to be pull-ups and squat jumps. So Chad, if you're going to show us, our level 1 pull-up is pretty much standing straight up. You're just leaning back until your arms are extended and then pulling yourself all the way in until you're touching the bar. Level 2, we're going to take the bar, get a little bit more horizontal, and this is what we call a horizontal pull-up, which is laying all the way down, and then you can use your legs a little bit to try to pull your chest to the bar using mostly upper body with a little bit of lower body. And then finally, if you're level 3, we do a regular pull-up. Hands on the bar, pull your chin all the way up to the bar, let yourself all the way down. For our squat jump portion, what we're going to do is, if you're level 1, we're just going to go a regular squat. Get as low as you can, get as deep as you can, try to get your thighs parallel to the floor. If you're level 2, we're going to do a squat jump. That means get both feet off the ground, try to get as much height as you can, use your arms, get a good jump in, okay? And if you're level 3, we're going to do a tuck jump, which means as you're in the air, I want you to try to pull your knees up to your chest. And as soon as your feet hit the ground, there's not going to be a squat. It's actually the squat is in the air rather than on the floor, okay? So that's our first pair, pull up, squat jump. Second one is push up and swimmer. So the push up, if you're level 1, you can have your knees on the floor. And you just come down, do your chest all the way to the floor and back up. Level 2, you'll be all the way up, just on your toes, keep your body straight, good posture, all the way chest to the floor. And if you are level 3, we're going to do Hindu, which is starting with your legs straight, arms straight, hips straight up in the air. So your hips are bent, you're going to dive down, heading with your nose towards the ground, chest towards the ground, and then once you get to that point, your hands and your head's moving forward, we're going to drop the hips and pick up the chest, and then return back to the original position. Okay, that's our push-up portion. Swimmers, we're already going to be down on the ground anyway, and so we'll go back and forth between the swimmer and the push-up. And the swimmer, everybody's doing the same thing. It's just essentially lift your chest, and as you lift your chest, pull your arms back all the way to your hips, and then cycle it through. Okay, working that low back and glutes and shoulders. Okay, our third one we're going to do using a dumbbell. So we're going to take a dumbbell, and if you are level 1, we're going to do about 10% of your body weight just using one dumbbell. If we're level 2, we're going to do 15%, and if we're level 3, we're going to do 20% of your body weight. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a squat again with the dumbbell up around the shoulders. We're going to go into that squat, and then as you stand out of the squat, press it overhead. Same exercise for all 3 groups, it's just different weights. And then the other exercise that goes along with that, we're calling the dumbbell double diagonal. So with 2 hands on the dumbbell, you're going to bring it from the knee, up around the opposite shoulder, across, down to the opposite knee. Reverse it every time, keeping the same dumbbell weight for both exercises, making sure you get that good rhythm going. Okay? And then the last pairing we're going to do is going to be on the floor. We're going to do, if you're level 1, a gorilla crawl. So you're going to be lined up sideways. And you're going to have one hand on the ground and one hand up. And every time you take a step laterally, you're going to switch which hand is up and which hand is down. You're going to go 5 yards, that counts as 1. So it's however many 5 yards that you travel with that. And then when you're finished with that, if you're level 2 or level 3, you're going to do a bear crawl. So hands and feet on the floor, hips up, going opposite hand, opposite foot, all 4. Last exercise that goes with the bear crawl is the broad jump, which if we're level 1, we're just going to do walking lunges. Okay, every 5 yards. If we are doing levels 2 and 3, it's a broad jump, jumping out as far as you can, regaining control, and then jumping again. Every time you get 5 yards, count it as 1. So, for each of those pairings, count up the number of repetitions that you get, add the 4 of those pairs together to get your final number, and we'll post it. Have fun.